You're not watching for it. Put it on to make sure the voice is coming through properly.
Yeah.
Put it on to make sure the voice is coming through properly.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Put it on to make sure the voice is coming through properly. Welcome back to BEB0 Plays. Today we are playing The Source. We don't know anything about this game except for it has something to do with an alternate Earth and time travel. To BEB0 Plays. Get things going here and start. Chapter 1. The beginning.
Year is 2750. It is time for the annual chosen members of Earth Society to begin their trial to enter Source City. 20 people divided into 10 pairs are chosen each year. We will together follow the story of Joe and Eva, one of the chosen pairs.
Okay, the chosen pair. 2750, huh? And we're trying to get into Source City.
Finally, it is the day. I will not miss this opportunity.
Joe, he looks more like Chad. Surfer boy wannabe.
I better be on my way to meet Eva.
Yeah, you better. You don't want to keep Eva waiting.
Hey, Mom, I have to get going soon.
Bye, Mom.
My
What?
precious little boy, I am so worried for you.
She reminds me of a supervillain from Disney.
Why do you always say that? I've been grown up for a long time.
Yeah, Mom.
You will always be my little boy, no matter how old you are.
I don't know you. You're fugly.
I will miss you.
Okie dokie. You do that, Mom.
It shouldn't take that long.
Not that long. I mean, it's just Eva.
But I will miss you too.
No, you won't.
And don't worry, I'll be fine. Worst thing that can happen is I fail the trial.
Now, in this world, failing a trial is not something you want to do. I mean, that's kind of the extreme end of don't want this. So if he fails the trial, does he go to prison?
Which obviously won't happen.
Obviously. Because I'm the best there's ever been. Better recognize the robot, bitches.
And soon enough, we will all have a great life in Source City. Away from all this devastation, we will finally have a real life.
Finally.
Joe,
So dramatic.
don't worry if you fail.
Oh, I won't fail.
Our family will always be fine.
Well, I'm fine, Mom. You ugly.
We made it this far after all.
You know me, I refuse to fail.
I refuse. 'Cause I'm a man, bro.
You have always been a stubborn boy.
Shut up, Mom.
Everything will be fine. I have to get going now. Tell Dad that I'll be back soon.
I will. You know we both love you very much.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
Mom. I have to go now. I will be back soon.
Define soon. Oh, hello. Hi,
Where is
Eva.
he?
I mean, I'm right here,
I hope he
Eva.
didn't get scared and change his mind.
Oh, honey, you ain't that scary.
Why would he? You were so lucky to be chosen. Chosen to have great lives. I hope he didn't.
Hey, Eva.
How you doing?
Finally, I thought you wouldn't make it.
Like anyone would miss this. How are you? Feeling good? Ready to ace this trial?
We don't even know what trial is like. But yes, I think I'm ready.
Well, let's hope it's not jumping into a volcano then.
How hard can it be? I'm sure they need more people in Source City. It's reasonable to think the trial will be easy.
So you really are a dumb blonde.
That's the spirit. This'll be easy.
So are you.
How are your parents feeling about it? Mine are worried, unreasonably as always.
Joe, you'll probably be like that as well once you have a family of your own.
Kids? I ain't having kids.
In Source City, of course.
Don't tell my parents, but you're probably right.
My parents are worried too. They spent the whole night awake. But
Blah,
I
blah,
think they know
blah.
there's nothing to be worried about.
Of
Okay,
course there
can we
isn't.
go?
We better get going now.
Yes, you keep talking too much.
Me? Listen, blabbermouth.
I think that was all you, but anyway, let's go.
Let's go!
The chosen trial participants have all gathered in front of the source gate, and Gatekeeper was there waiting for them to give them instructions and send them off to their trials.
Fabulous. Here's the gate. Whoa.
Looks like everyone made it on time this year as well.
Why do you look like a drag queen?
So let's begin.
Okay.
As you know, Source City can only have so many inhabitants, so we devised the trial system to select who may enter. This is the tradition we have been doing ever since the collapse. I understand that life outside of Source City is not always ideal. You have books and stories that tell you about life on Earth before all the wars and disasters that happened.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
wish to have that
History,
life too.
facts, blah, blah, blah.
Source City can and will provide you that life, should you pass the trial. Life with no hate, wars, or any disasters. In Source City, we all live in harmony. We are all connected.
Ah, Source City is the Matrix.
Trial is simple. You will travel to certain destinations and report back. Your report will determine if you pass the trial.
Uh-huh. So run there, run back, tell you about it. Got it.
What do you...
Fear not. The report will be a simple task.
Of course it will.
Now for the interesting part.
You have to do it naked.
Here I have 10 travel devices, one for each lucky pair. You will travel together to destinations that have been predetermined for you.
Does that mean not naked?
Travel back in time, that is.
Oh, God. So you're gonna break me apart into billions of little molecular pieces and then put me back together somewhere else. Got it.
I understand that this is not something you thought was possible. Technology in Source City is far more advanced than anything outside.
So you're hoarding it for yourselves and keeping the rest of us away from it. Got it.
The travel device cannot be
Stingy
used
bastards.
freely. The destinations and the amount of time spent in each are already predetermined.
Neat.
The device will start glowing once it is ready to travel to a new destination. When this happens, both participants will have to touch the device, and it will take you to your next part of the journey.
Okay. Magic portals. Beam me up, Scotty.
The
Let's go.
destinations are all set in different times of Earth's history, and the time spent in each will vary. All of the destinations you will visit will be before the collapse. You will all get to experience Earth as it once was, even before you joined us in Source City.
It's an archaeologist's dream, then.
I will not get much further into how the devices work, but I will tell you that no one in your destinations will have any idea that you are not supposed to be there. They will know that you are time travelers, but they will not understand it, and it will feel completely normal to them.
Okay. So, that's strange, but alright.
But how is that even possible?
Further explanation will be provided upon the completion of the trial. We do not have time right now.
Yeah, stop asking stupid questions, beard boy.
But
You can choose just to observe the events that are happening, or you can participate. Whatever you choose will not impact the result of your trial. All that is required of you is to report back.
Okay.
You will not be able to change the future. So if you choose to interfere with anything, you are free to do so. Remember, this is not required. You can just observe and do nothing.
I just have one quick question, if that's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, we have time for one question.
How much time will pass here in the present while we're gone?
Time passed here will be equal to time passed during your trial. Since each pair has different locations and days spent on each location, you will not all come back at the same time. Once you do come back, you will show up right here, by the entrance to Source City.
Eva, don't worry. This sounds even easier than we thought.
Well, you're an arrogant punk, aren't you?
I hope you're right.
Got a little faith, boobs.
Now that the task is clear to you all, I will distribute the devices. Once they start blinking, you will all be ready to begin your trial.
Okie dokie, blinkies and all that.
Devices have been distributed, and shortly after, they started glowing. It was time for each pair to begin their journey through time and space.
About time. Can we go now?
Here it is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Always.
Let's go.
Jeez, quit monkey farting around. Let's go. Okay, Doctor Who, here we come. Chapter 2, Sniper and Spotter.
Whoa.
Whoa. Dude.
We traveled, right?
Right?
I thought it would feel weird, but I just felt nothing.
Nothing. You're empty inside, I
Me
know.
too. But look around. This is...
Is this how all of Earth used to look like?
I think so. It is very similar to what was described in the books.
In the books, because the books know everything, yes.
Such a shame so few places look nice like this in our time.
You know what books are really good for is rolling joints.
But it's not just the look. Our place doesn't look that bad either. It's life. Life here. Life anywhere and any time before the collapse is better than our life now.
Think you could maybe form a complete sentence without all the pauses unnecessarily in the middle?
This is beautiful.
It is. It's very beautiful. Green, even.
The hills, the nature, and look at those houses by the river.
Just look at those houses. Oh,
This is even better than I expected.
even better. Whatever you say, Blondie.
So, what exactly are we supposed to report on? I'm pretty sure in Source City, they know all about this.
Probably.
Maybe we should look around? We could climb the hill or swim in the river or...
No, I know where you're going, Eva.
I think I spotted something shiny there.
Oh,
Maybe it's a
shiny.
sign we were waiting for.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'd rather go skinny dipping,
Our
but okay, we'll
adventurers
climb
made
the
their
hill.
way towards the hill, when suddenly they encountered two other people ahead, overlooking the village by the river.
Neat.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, you guys.
Hello
Oh.
there, travelers. I guess you will be spending the day here.
Eva, how do they know?
Remember, that gatekeeper said it won't feel normal for them to be around us.
We should probably focus.
Probably. Listen to the guy with the gun. He knows what he's talking about.
I see one. Heading for the usual river spot.
Okay, one what?
Inserting the data.
I don't know what the hell
Calculating.
that was.
And I got it. Sending it over to your scope.
Yay!
Received. Taking the shot.
Do we get to see
Sniper
what did we
fired a
shoot?
shot from his rifle. Joe and Eva were just watching and could not believe what just happened.
Really?
Did you just...
I think they did, Eva.
And you still look... so cheerful. Like you didn't just take somebody's life?
They are the enemy. We are at war with Raguzia. They are hiding in their houses and protecting the area really well. The Empire gave us a mission to weaken their defenses before they could order a larger assault.
Uh-huh. They're hiding in their houses. Very aggressive of
As
them.
for me looking cheerful, it is just how I decided to live my life. I want to find joy in both good and bad moments.
Well, you're an idiot.
Oh, so you shot one of their soldiers?
It is unclear if they were a soldier or a civilian, but they were trying to get the water from the river. We could not allow that. We have to soften their defenses, or even better, get them to surrender.
Well, they didn't have a chance to surrender because you shot them.
So you
Dick?
just... killed...
No. They are the enemy of our homeland. Enemy of the Empire.
That doesn't make it right to kill an innocent person.
We have been firing warning shots for weeks anytime someone was approaching the river. Ragusians just ignored them. They thought we wouldn't shoot them, so they kept getting the water. We would have failed the mission if we hadn't started shooting them. If they just surrendered, they could have continued their lives freely as part of the Empire, and we would have gone home to rest after our mission.
So this is an invasion.
Not only that they didn't surrender, but they're using civilians to shield their soldiers. They have them live together in the houses. Civilians are probably even forced to get the water from the river.
So you know you're shooting civilians. Scumbag.
They're counting on us being reluctant to shoot, but we have to. It's
Better
our
hope the
mission.
robots don't rise.
The Empire does not want to cause destruction. This is why they sent us. They don't want us to burn down the homes or destroy anything. Ragusians just have to surrender.
What'd they ever do to you?
And we think denying them the access to water should do the trick.
Wow, this is unexpected.
So what have Ragusians done to the Empire? Why does the Empire have to conquer them?
Yeah, why?
The Empire just wants to protect the culture and history of Ragusia. The Empire, we want to preserve the knowledge for the countless future generations to come.
Liar.
This is why all they have to do is surrender. But for some reason, they choose to fight us instead. So many lives have been lost because of their decision.
Yeah, by your hands, scumbag.
Ragusians have even been paying special tax to the Empire for years. But this isn't about the money. It's about the future of all humanity.
Nah, you self-righteous nut job.
The Empire is simply the best choice for the preservation of knowledge. The Empire is the reason why Sniper and I met.
Yay for you!
So you two...
Yes. We were both born in the Empire, in an area that had a long history and culture that the Empire preserved. We met during an archery contest that is organized annually to honor the old traditions of that area.
Well, peachy for you!
The contest was simple. We had to shoot targets in pairs. Only one pair would get to actually join the military and have access to these sniper rifles and computing devices that accompany them.
Fantastic.
Trial in pairs. Not much different from what we're doing.
Yeah, not at all.
Yes.
Well, teamwork was the key. Not many understood this, though. Snipers and spotters have to share a bond.
And that bond has only been growing since that day.
I bet. Grew right into your bed, didn't it?
Anyway, I've always been impressed by Sniper's aim, to the point I thought I was not worthy enough to be paired up with him.
You don't care about your self-doubt?
But I knew she was wrong. I knew we had to combine all our strengths. I did what I did best, shooting the targets.
Fabulous for you.
And thanks to my perceptive skills, I was quick to spot the targets, distance, wind speed, and everything that was required. I then knew exactly how to help Sniper shoot even better and quicker.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Do something interesting.
And so we did it. We won the competition with record time. Everyone was
Why are you
impressed.
telling me
At a
this?
young age, we were allowed to join the Imperial forces, and I could use my own rifle.
Woohoo! Good for you.
And I thought I would have to use a regular looking glass or something, but they gave me an even better scope than Sniper's rifle has, and this little calculating device, so I can support my Sniper even better.
Yay!
Individually, we may not be so great, but together...
You too
I
can form a
don't
bond
care.
like that. Just focus on your strengths.
Okay.
We don't,
Yeah, we...
Anyway, how many people have you shot so far?
Unfortunately, too many to count.
Well, aren't you Speckle?
This is just our job, and there's really not much more to it. Find a target and shoot.
Okay, find a target and shoot. Got it.
Except your targets are alive.
Hold on. We have to get ready.
Why are we going to a dance?
I see another one heading for the river. Small target.
Don't shoot a
ready.
kid.
Calculating.
Calculating.
Calculation complete. Sending
Yay.
data for the warning shot.
Received. Firing the warning shot.
Okay.
Looks like the shot was ignored. The target is still approaching the river. Sending data for another warning shot.
Okay, another one.
Received. Firing the second warning shot.
You guys don't have to say everything you're doing.
The target has acquired water. We have to take the final shot. Sending data.
Received. Firing.
John
Okay.
Eva once again witnessed another life being taken from Sniper's rifle.
They did.
What do you mean, small target? Was it like a low...
No. It was a child.
You killed a kid. Dumbass.
Ragusians are evil. They're sending children instead of soldiers. They know exactly the danger they're putting them in.
And you know exactly the danger you're putting them in when you shoot them.
Eva, I'm not sure what is right here.
Let's just
Bury these two where they stand.
let's just see this through and wait for the device to take us away.
Sure.
Eva, are you okay?
I'm fine. I've read a lot about wars. But I'm fine. Really.
Yeah,
This is
you're
Earth's
fine.
history. We know it wasn't always easy.
Well, aren't you deep?
Still, looking at Sniper and Spider here, despite all of this, their lives are better than ours.
Huh? Okay.
And what about the Ragusians? What about their lives?
I'm not sure.
I know this is not easy to understand, but we do not want to kill. We only do it if we have to.
We would never shoot a child unless they were carrying water. That's why we fired more warning shots. We'd already stopped firing warning shots since they had been ignored repeatedly. But we had to fire them again for that child.
You keep justifying it to yourself,
I
honey.
understand. I think.
Yeah.
Once we turn 30, we won't have to do this anymore, and instead we'll be training other snipers and spotters. Then after 10 more years, we can completely retire and just enjoy our life.
Uh-huh. Okay, so forced military, got it.
Empire is good. They want their people to be happy. I wish Ragusians would understand this.
Maybe it's not your place to invade them, huh? Maybe they don't want to be part of your empire. You ever think of that, you perky little snapdragon?
Me and Sniper have everything planned out. Hopefully, we will even be able to visit Ragusia again. Or a vacation this time.
It'll be great. Just imagine, us and Ragusians, well, Imperials all together, united.
So we do what we have to do now, and we will enjoy ourselves later.
I think that it is a pretty good system, actually. People will have plenty of time in their life to just enjoy themselves and have a good time.
Except you'll be too old to do
Maybe
it.
the Empire did have it all figured out.
Or maybe this kind of encouragement was needed so they can do much more difficult things. I mean, shooting kids.
Yeah, they brainwashed them into thinking it was the right thing to do to shoot children. Bury them. Put them in the ground right now.
I know, but it's all because of the misunderstanding between the Empire and the Ragusians.
So there's no better way to fucking cure a misunderstanding than to kill people?
Maybe. I suppose if our whole Earth became a part of Source City, it would be great for us. Just like maybe being part of the Empire is great for the...
Yeah, it is unfortunate that lives have to be taken now, but these two are right. It didn't have to be this way.
You're right, it didn't. It still doesn't have to be this way, Dick.
I still think this is not the right way. But what I wouldn't do to be in Source City.
Me too. Finally, our lives will be great.
Yes! We will beat this trial and...
Of course we will.
Okay, we're gonna beat the trial. Now we're back on the
That's
trial.
unusual. Sniper, look at this. There are 20 of them going for the river. What should we do?
Walk
We'll do
away.
what we're here to do.
Oh, jeez.
This will not be easy. I will keep sending the calculations and you keep firing.
We hadn't had this many targets at once since our archery finals.
We can do it. I will start sending the data now. Just keep firing.
Joe and Eva are just watching as the spotter has full focus on her calculating device, and Sniper keeps firing towards the Ragusians. Their faces show very conflicted feelings.
Not conflicted enough to stop shooting people.
I think they will make it. You have to shoot faster. There are still a few more.
I'm trying to.
Two of them made it.
Still, I think this was a success. They can't keep doing this anymore. The casualties are too large.
Do you think they might surrender now?
It is possible.
Hey, look! To our right!
A group of dozen Ragusians snuck up on the Sniper's camp. They drew their bows, and this time, the Ragusians did the firing. Rain of arrows descended upon our adventurers.
Run!
We have to run! You two, hurry! Get going! This way!
Eva, they're right. We don't know if we could die here or not.
Yes! Run!
Yeah, run! Ow! Could you not? Yeah, shoot that bitch.
No! Spotter! Can you keep going?
Guess not.
No!
Haha.
No, not like this.
Well, what did you think was gonna happen? You're shooting innocent people. Did you think that at some point somebody wasn't gonna shoot back at you?
Spotter, you have to keep going.
This is
Spotter.
dead. Shut up, you sniveling brat.
We have to keep running!
Just go.
Sniper, you have to leave her. Joe is right.
With lifeless Spotter left behind, the trio managed to escape the Ragusians. They have settled on the other side of the hill, on the outskirts of the Empire's territory.
Good for them.
We can stop now. We're safe here. Spotter,
Man, she dead.
we were supposed to have a life together.
And you got her killed. Good for you.
Why did they sacrifice so many? Just to get her?
Because she's the one
Why?
making it possible for you to shoot them.
Why didn't they just surrender?
Because you're trying to force them to do something. You're a stupid man.
All of this life lost. And for what?
For nothing. You're killing people for nothing. There's no good reason for this shit, you dimwit.
Hey, remember, you were on a job. You knew the risks, just like the Ragusians knew the risks for what they were doing.
Yeah. You brought this on yourself, scumbag.
And you said they might surrender now. Maybe that's what Spotter would have wanted.
No. No.
Yes.
Me and Spotter. This was our job. But we wanted to be together after all this. We wanted to get through it. To survive it.
Good for you. Then you shouldn't have been shooting innocent people.
And we failed.
Yes. Good.
Even if the Empire wins, Spotter will never be back.
Nope. And it's all your fault.
I can't do this anymore.
Good.
You may not be able to bring Spotter back, but you did what you could to complete your mission. You said it yourself. Ragusians will surrender now.
Fantabulous. I don't think they will, but good for you.
Might surrender.
You have to move on.
Eva,
This is the only way. Cherish the memories you had with Spotter, but you have to move on.
Who cares? Get drunk, die a lonely old man. No, we don't care.
Don't fall in the pit of despair. Keep
Fall
living.
in the pit of
Find new
despair.
goals. You have to enjoy your life. For Spotter.
That's stupid.
Eva, I don't think it's that easy.
No. And he shouldn't be.
No. She's right. Well, you're both right. It's not easy, but I'll have to do so. Spotter wouldn't want me to suffer or be vengeful. She would want me to continue with our plan.
Man, Spotter don't give a fuck what you do now. Spotter's dead.
Right now, it doesn't look possible to me. But I'll do it. I'll live.
No.
For Spotter.
Go jump off a cliff somewhere.
I loved her.
Maybe you should have told her that.
Joe and Eva both went to hug Sniper to comfort him. They
Why?
were like that for a while. Not another word was said until the travel device suddenly started glowing.
Fantastic. Can we go somewhere a little less shooty?
Sniper, we have to go now. I know you understand Eva's words, and you do plan on living on. But please, do not give up. Ever.
No. Put down your gun, walk away, and stop this nonsense.
Even when it's hard, do not lose years of your life. Do not be like my... Just live.
Blah, blah,
You
blah.
can do it. I
You
can
guys
see you
understand that
all
you
of this.
are comforting a murderous
Just make
scumbag.
Spotter proud.
Dude just killed a child in front of you, and you're trying to comfort him. Both you just shut the fuck up now.
I will. I'll take some time to grieve, and then I'll do everything I can to live my life. For both me and for Spotter.
Well, how noble of you.
Darkness and sorrow will never overtake me.
Well, that's a shame.
Eva, should we get going now?
Yeah, let's go.
Sniper?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, Joe. Let's go.
No time.
Joe and Eva placed their hands upon the travel device and vanished in front of Sniper's eyes.
Vanished. Oh, that was fun. Let's move on somewhere else. Maybe somewhere a little less shooty, killy, dead children-ish. Chapter 3, The Mystery of the Missing Tortelloni.
Joe
Alright.
and Eva found themselves in a house. There was a man sitting on the table and counting something.
Looks like it was a smooth trip again.
Yes, but I just hope all the destinations won't be so... I want to experience good times, not loss and sadness.
Yeah.
And we will, as soon as we enter Source City.
I know, but it would be nice to have a good time here too.
You know, there's a couch right behind us over there, Eva. If you want to have a good time, let's get to it.
Don't worry, we'll get our trial done in no time. How many destinations can there really be? And experiencing all this sadness, it will make us appreciate Source City even more. Anyway, let's go talk to that man over there.
Yeah, let's go talk to that random man sitting at a table in his own house that we just showed up in out of nowhere.
Okay.
That's not
let's go.
cringe at all.
Hello?
Hello!
What are you counting there?
Tortelloni.
Tortelloni.
What?
Why are you counting tortelloni? Also, what the fuck is tortelloni?
I'm counting my tortelloni.
Why are you counting your tortelloni?
Oh, I know this. But don't you mean tortellini?
No, that's pasta.
You know about tortellini? Have you ever had them before? Most people here only know about tortelloni. Very few even know tortellini exists.
Great, how do you know tortellini exists?
I'm pretty sure it's the other way around where we came from.
Oh, you mean the pasta thing? We don't really eat that in my family.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't pasta. Blonde dumbbag.
You should. They are very easy to come by. I'm surprised you haven't had them.
Except for they may not be on this world, moron.
My parents, they don't cook very simple things.
Tortellini are simple.
Anyway, why are you counting the tortellini anyway?
Why'd you say anyway twice?
I mean, tortelloni.
I think one is missing.
So?
A few days ago, one of my tortelloni were missing. And I think it's missing again. Just let me finish counting, please.
Why would you think it's missing again? Does your shop put less tortelloni in the bag than you would expect?
It's not like that. It's my wife.
Your wife is stealing your tortelloni?
I think she took one of the tortelloni.
Okay.
Now please, let me focus on counting this.
You still haven't told us what the hell a tortelloni is.
Joe, I think there's something more going on here. This can't just be about the tortelloni.
Unless the tortelloni's not a pasta.
I know, it doesn't make sense. Unless maybe something is wrong with him. You know, his brain. And we have to help him realize.
Yes, because we are psychiatrists now. That makes perfect sense.
I knew it! One tortelloni's missing again.
Oh man. Whatever will you do?
And no, I'm not crazy. You can count it for yourselves.
I can't count.
So the shop probably made a mistake.
Mistakes have been made.
This happens.
He's right. I don't think your wife would just take one tortelloni out.
No, you don't understand.
No, I don't. I don't understand what the fuck is a tortelloni.
This is not the only thing. She did a lot more than this. We bought these chocolates once and we decided to divide them.
You decided to divide... You're literally feuding with your wife over who gets the bigger portion?
But then, a few days later, all my chocolates were missing. I was saving them for later, but she took them.
How do you know it was her?
She took them all. I confronted her about it and she just denied it. Can you believe that? Instead of telling me about it, she denied it.
Don't trust your wife much, do you, buddy?
I would understand it, but I got over it and forgot about it pretty quickly, only to see one of my tortelloni missing just a few days ago. And now, one of them is missing. Again.
I know, the world is going to end without that tortelloni.
How did you even think to count your tortelloni?
Why would you even think to count your tortelloni?
I like to count things. I can't control it. Sometimes I even count the rice beans. I count many things.
Rice are not beans. Rice are rice, beans are beans.
Still, what is the reason to think your wife did this?
That, I'm not sure.
So you think your wife did it, but you have no basis for that.
And after I counted the tortelloni last time, I still doubted myself. I wasn't sure it was her, but it has to be. She did take my chocolates that time.
Man, that'll never hold up in court.
Listen, maybe you should just let it go. It doesn't sound like a big deal.
No, 'cause it's not. It's childish.
Joe, it is clearly bothering him.
Oh no! Whatever will he do without that tortelloni?
How can we help? Do you want us to talk to your wife? Try to figure it out, maybe?
Yes, 'cause a perfect stranger is going to be able to get her to talk. That makes perfect sense.
I just don't see how something this minor is important.
I don't either.
The tortelloni should not be missing.
So?
I know you don't understand this, but you two can help me.
Maybe your mama never taught you to share?
I followed her to work before. She's a teacher. There was nothing out of the ordinary. She's already there, but I want to follow her after work too. You two should come with me.
Why would we come with you to tell your wife to find a missing tortelloni?
I don't think you will find anything. You think she will meet with a group of people plotting to hide your tortelloni?
Yeah, you nutbag.
Joe! It is important to him and we will help him.
What is with you wanting to comfort everybody, lady?
Fine.
The man, Joe, and Eva walked to the nearby school where the man's wife was working.
Okay. Hi, kids.
We're here. We have to make sure to keep our distance.
Well, dude, you sound like you're stoned. You don't even have a name, we just call you the man.
Why don't the two of you go and see what she's doing?
I bet you she's coveting that tortelloni.
I'll wait here and you report back to me.
Okay, we're gonna report back.
How can we just enter the school and ask to see your wife?
Just, her classroom number is 2B. She's teaching second graders. It's on the ground floor. Just try to have a peek somehow.
Great plan.
Oh, I know. Let's just enter and say we got the wrong classroom. No one will question it. We can probably do it a little bit slower so we can get a good look.
Mm-hmm. Very sneaky.
I don't see how this will help anything, but
That's
sure.
stealth
Let's
mission.
try it.
Just let me know everything that you see.
Yes, sir, boss man, sir.
And maybe. I know you have to be quick. Let's see if my tortelloni is in that classroom.
Why would she take her tortelloni to school with her and leave it in the classroom full of kids?
Yes, we will.
Why?
Joe and Eva entered the classroom. They saw the woman teaching the kids. There was nothing out of the ordinary, and the tortelloni wasn't there either.
So, his name is the man, and his wife's name is the woman. You know what happens to me when I call my wife the woman?
Joe and Eva then returned back to the man and reported on the situation.
Neat.
Nothing? That's fine. We'll follow her after work and see if maybe she'll lead us to my tortelloni.
Okay. And the mission continues.
Seriously?
Joe, this is important to him and we will help. Stop with that attitude.
You're getting on my nerves, Eva.
Fine. Let's see where this goes.
An hour later, the school bell rang and all the kids came out of the school. The woman came out too, but instead of walking straight home, she went in the other direction and entered a nearby building.
Oh no. Instead of going straight home, she went somewhere else?
The man, Joe, and Eva all looked in shock as they followed the woman to the...
Maybe there is something going on after all.
Yeah, it's a big conspiracy. Probably with the Empire.
Of course there is, and we are here to help.
I don't understand. Why would she go in there? It's a water processing facility.
Maybe she's stealing your tortellini to throw it in the water?
What does that have to do with my tortelloni?
Yeah, sorry, tortelloni. Either way, it doesn't belong in the water, I'm
Is she
sure.
hiding my tortelloni there? Are my chocolates there too?
Why the hell would she hide one tortelloni in a water processing plant?
I don't think she would...
Why don't you just ask her? Just talk to her. Don't make assumptions. The whole thing with assumptions is that they're often wrong. Maybe the woman has an explanation for all this.
Maybe you're an idiot, Blondie.
Talk to her. I didn't want to do this until I gathered all the evidence, but maybe it is a good idea. I'll talk to her as soon as she exits that building. I do not want to give her any time to prepare a story, to prepare a lie to tell me.
Yeah, because it's very common for wives to lie to their husbands about tortelloni.
Yes, always say what's on your mind. She is your wife, after all.
And you have no clue what it's like to be married, lady.
Yeah, because surely she is hiding your tortelloni in that building.
Surely.
Joe!
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
The woman exited the building, and the man approached her. She did not expect to see him there.
Oh no. Surprise! Oof.
What? What are you doing here?
I don't know, but the woman, the guy's wife here's got a nice rack.
Tell me everything.
Yeah, tell me everything.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do I mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What were you doing in there? Surely you don't work at a water processing facility. I'm also sure they have restrooms in the school. Is there someone else? Is there someone who asked you to mess with my head? Someone who asked you to steal my chocolate, my tortelloni, and all these little things?
I already told you I didn't take your... fine. I will tell you, but we have to start walking. We can't be near this building.
Uh-oh, we can't be near this building.
I will know if you're lying.
Because he's psychic. You know, the man. He's the psychic man.
The couple started slowly walking away from the building. The woman suggested they go to a nearby park to talk. Joe and Eva went with them as well.
Thank you, narrator.
We're here. No more delays. Now tell me what you're up to.
Yeah, tell me.
It's not at all what you think. You see, I'm not really a teacher. Well, I am, but it's not my main job.
You're a professional dancer at a strip club in the water processing plant. Yeah.
I'm a secret agent, and you were never supposed to find out.
The woman? So what you're telling me is the man over here is just your cover story? What a bitch.
Secret? What? So why would you steal my tortelloni? My chocolate?
It had to have been a matter of national security, dude. That tortelloni must have posed some kind of threat.
Will you let go of that already? I did not steal your chocolate. I don't know what happened to it. I also have no idea what happened to your tortelloni and why you would even count them in the first place. Why do you have to count everything?
Well, because you keep stealing it,
I
apparently.
think he...
It does not matter. Let's suppose I believe you. What do you mean you're a secret agent? I thought they only let you keep your job if you keep it a secret.
Well, you know, she's a secret agent, so this could be misinformation. She might be telling you that just to throw you off the scent of the right path.
Not just the job. My life, too. As well as yours.
Nate.
What? Why did you tell me then?
Because you asked, stupid.
I understand. Maybe I pushed you. But you could have lied. You could have said you were cheating on me, or that you just hated me and wanted to mess with me.
That would be stupid.
Divorce is also not an option.
Haha, you're stuck with her.
And I don't hate you, but...
But you're getting on her nerves, dude.
You see, I was assigned to you. I never really liked you.
So you're a slut, too. My kind of gal. What's your digits, lady?
Everything was fake. Even our first date.
Huh?
Our first date? Oh, I remember. You were in the restroom for such a long time. I was thinking something was off.
Yeah, something was off. She wasn't in the restroom.
My bosses were deciding if you were the one to be my husband.
Your bosses. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you just spread your legs for whoever your boss tells you to. Gotcha.
So, all of it was fake? I loved you. I still
Well,
love you.
that is because you're stupid.
I just wanted to know about my missing tortelloni.
I am sorry, but I might have a solution. I never wanted you to be unhappy. I might not love you, but I don't want to ruin your life.
Isn't that kind of you?
At least not anymore, now that you know the truth. It's risky, but I found a way to fake your death. This way, you will be free.
Neat. Fake his death. Gotcha.
But I want to stay with you.
I just told you, I don't love you. Our life is a lie.
Yeah, but you're great in bed.
I don't care. I still have feelings for you. I can't be without you.
You sniveling crybaby.
I know we didn't do much together. Now I know you don't care much about me, but I still want to stay with you.
This is gonna end badly.
Don't you want somebody who loves you back? Do you really want to keep living this lie?
Yes. Have you seen your body in a mirror lately?
It was easy when you didn't know, but now you know your whole reality is something else. Why would you still want to live like this?
Because you have a great rack.
It doesn't change anything for me. And at least I know you didn't steal my tortelloni. This is a mystery for another time.
Okay, well, mystery solved then.
You know you can not only have your life, your real life finally, but also by staying with her, you are in danger of slipping up and getting you both killed. Why not do what you can to survive, both of you?
Yeah, moron.
Actually, if I divorce him, they'll terminate me. If I fake my own death, they'll keep looking for my body, and then they'll never stop until they find me. This is just how things work here in the Empire.
Oh, good, Empire again. Now the Empire's an idiot.
But he is not as important. They're not going to keep looking for forever.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Let's go home. We don't have to speak of this anymore.
Okay. Forgive and forget, I guess.
Just one last time. Are you sure you don't know what happened to my chocolate? Or my tortelloni?
Oh, dude, give it up already.
Yes, I'm sure. And thank you. You're a good friend.
And you're a good lay.
See? Now that's a good start. Let's go home now. We don't want your people to suspect anything.
Right at that point, the travel device started glowing. Joe and Eva said their goodbyes and went to their new destination.
Sounds like the Empire's a bunch of paranoid old freaks. Oh, that was apparently the end of that. Alrighty, well there you have it. The source. And that will bring this stream to an end. Catch y'all on the flip side. Don't forget to stay